So good evening, everyone. I would like to share my screen and to take it forward. Share. I hope you are able to see my screen, correct? I hope you are able to see my screen, correct?
Yes, sir. Now we can
Yes.
see.
So whenever you join in any company, okay, suppose you joining my company, you joining either any MNC company, first thing when you join to the company, they will create for you Active Directory user ID. What is this Active Directory user ID? It's a common ID to use for multiple applications. Okay, what is that? It's a common ID to use for multiple applications to log in and your system to log in. In case if I want to log in into this laptop, I should have Active Directory username and password. Okay, what is that Active Directory username and password, which is a SSO, they will call single sign-on. Once you log in with that user ID and password into system, okay, your laptop, what will happen? Whatever applications you want to access, you would be able to automatically log into their application. Now, suppose if I want to log in into ServiceNow, what is the way I have to log in into ServiceNow? I have to give username and password, correct? But when you log in through SSO, you don't need to give your username and password. It automatically logs into the ServiceNow because why? The ServiceNow is integrated with SSO and Active Directory. What is SSO? Single sign-on. Single sign-on means once you sign on into the system, automatically you would be able to log in into multiple applications. See, normally whenever you join in any company, first thing is you will get username and password to log into the system. The next thing is you need emails to send Outlook, correct? The next thing is MS Teams to connect or Zoom or ServiceNow or Jira or different applications which you are going to work it on, correct? So all those applications, in case of they are maintaining different email IDs, login different IDs, correct? So every time you need to ask them, give me the username and password. But if they have integrated with Active Directory, okay, Active Directory, so that username and password, you can able to log in with the emails, you would be able to log in with the Teams, you would be able to log in with the Zoom, you would be able to log in with the ServiceNow, XYZ applications, whatever, 10 different applications. Okay. You no need to remember username and password for email separately, Teams for separately, Zoom for separately, ServiceNow separately. So that is where, and any organization, they always maintain Active Directory is the one of the system which is Microsoft system. Like our MS Office is there, our Windows 7 is there, Windows 11 is there, Windows 10 is there. Right? It's similar way they have one more concept called Active Directory, which will maintain your user accounts and groups, email addresses, roles, and many more information. It will maintain in one common directory, which is called LDAP. LDAP or Active Directory, same. Active Directory is the application. LDAP is a it's kind of a part of Active Directory. Okay. Uh, I hope you understood till here, guys. Sadiq, Arthi, Chandana. So you don't need to have much knowledge, but what is the LDAP? You should know it. Okay. When you are working with ServiceNow or when you are working with any company, you should know it LDAP or Active Directory. See, Active Directory is the application where they will maintain all your usernames, passwords, email addresses, and roles and response roles and many more information groups, and all those information they will maintain in one of the system, okay, which is called Active Directory. So in that there is one component called LDAP. What is this component? Lightweight Directory Access Protocol. What is that? LDAP means Lightweight Directory Access Protocol. Industry standard protocol used to access and manage directory services over the network. Means, suppose if I am in India, if I am in US, if I am in Dubai, anywhere, if I want to log in into my company system, I should use one common username and password to log in into the system, log in into the applications. So that is how this LDAP will be maintained. It is again your phone book, like your directories. Earlier, we all know that we used to have a phone directories, correct? In olden days, to know what is the bank phone number, what is the police station phone number. So we used to have a one of the phone directory, correct? It's kind of a that entire user information, groups, email addresses, roles will be stored in that application. Okay. So this is about lightweight directory access protocol. If somebody asks, you should be able to answer this, the meaning of it. Nothing to know more than that. So if somebody asks what is the usage of it, it stores the user accounts and groups and email addresses, many more information. Okay. So that is the two answers you would be able to give it. Apart from that, you don't need to learn much on this. Okay. Now coming back, okay, why companies use LDAP? I told you, once I log in into my system, I don't need to give username and password for different applications to log in. Okay, so that is why they will use LDAP, single sign-on. Then the other thing is, you want your employee details and department and roles all will be stored in that Active Directory, where it is in central user management place. Easy to update when someone joins. Suppose you joined in my company or any company, so your user ID will be created there, correct? Then your designation will be updated. In case of if you are changing a role, you are earlier a junior engineer, now you are a senior engineer, so you would be able to change there, okay? And that information would be able to see by anyone that what is your designation, correct? And your leaves, whether you are in leave or working, all those information they will be able to maintain there, they are saying. Okay, better security. See, IT can control access one place. Suppose you want to access one of the application, from there only they can give you which application you have to access, from where Active Directory. Otherwise, they need to go to each and application and provide username and password, correct? From here, it is a central place where they can provide you the access. Okay. If someone leaves the company, they will disable this ID and they will lock this account so that you would not be able to log in into that application. In case of if you don't have Active Directory, we don't know where and all you have access. Okay, which all applications, then I'm not able to control you guys, correct? If it is one ID for multiple applications, yes, I can disable that ID so that you would not be able to log in into the applications after leaving my company, correct? Then it saves the time, okay? For IT teams, no need to create accounts every application separately. Change automatically flow for all connected systems. In case if you change password here, automatically for all applications, that same password will be updated. You no need to update, correct? Now we are maintaining 10 Gmail IDs. Everything we should know it. What is the password and username, correct? For any organization, if you are joining multiple applications, if you are working, you should know all the application username and password if we don't have Active Directory, right? So that is where we are using Active Directory. Keep the data consistent. One source for truth. Okay. Employee data. The reduction of errors and duplicates. You no need to have a duplicate ID. In case of you feel Gangadhar is one of the guy and the other guy also joined Gangadhar, correct? So they will maintain Gangadhar T and the other guy is Gangadhar some PA, something like that. They will create to differentiate. Okay. Something like that. So in short, LDAPs make easy, safe, efficient, for the companies to manage their login user information across all the tools and app. So you should be able to answer this question well and good in interview. Okay, this is the only question you will get out of this topic in any interview. Okay, now coming back, why do we use in ServiceNow in LDAP, correct? So LDAP is used ServiceNow to, suppose I have a 100 members in my company. So all their usernames, their departments, their locations, their designations, or whatever, correct? So these all things I need to maintain. Automatically they will be maintaining in LDAP. So from LDAP to ServiceNow, we will sync the information. What is that? We will integrate between these two systems and synchronize every day. If there is a designation updated in LDAP, so automatically it will be updated in ServiceNow. I will show you this one in live, okay? But just to, before getting into the live, so we should understand what is this, correct? So that is where I'm trying to explain. This allows ServiceNow to pull the user information and group information directly from Active Directory to ServiceNow instead of creating manually in ServiceNow usernames and groups. Okay, suppose we had a groups, we know, right? We had a groups like the service desk, we have a network group, application support group. So this you can directly create in LDAP or Active Directory, so that automatically it will create in ServiceNow. Okay, so once we create a synchronization between these two systems, LDAP and ServiceNow. Okay. I will show you. You don't need to get confused now. I'll show you, but I'm not able to record that one, but I'll show you how it works. Okay.
ADID అంటే అదే కదా సార్? ఓకే.
Correct. So now how LDAP is useful in ServiceNow? Suppose I am creating a user in Active Directory, it automatically creates in ServiceNow. Okay, you don't need to create in ServiceNow. And you need to have separate username and password. Whatever you are logging into system, automatically it will allow you to log in into the your ServiceNow also. Okay, keeps ServiceNow sync your corporate directory, which is Active Directory, reduce duplicate efforts. Okay, they are saying, and we discussed above also, single source of truth. All the information will be will be in Active Directory. Any changes in Active Directory, role changes, new hiree, someone resigned and went out, correct? So those all things will go updated in Active Directory. So automatically it will update in service, correct? So that's how it will be done. Then no need to have create deactivate users in ServiceNow. It once you create in Active Directory, it will come and sit in ServiceNow. In case of their deleting or disabling in Active Directory, it also disables in ServiceNow. Okay, so we'll see how it is going to happen. So this will allow you to, every time somebody join in company, correct, you have to provide access to them, correct? So you no need to do this one, it automatically does. Which one? Active Directory will do that automatically. So reduce administration overhead. Then authenticated, automatically whatever username you are using for login into the system, that automatically allow you to log in into the ServiceNow also. Okay. So role assignment. Say suppose we were discussing yesterday ITIL role, correct? So we are providing to ITIL role to the groups, not to user, correct? Once user is added into groups, automatically user will get ITIL role. We will discuss whoever is joined today, Arti and Chandana. You will not be able to understand this topic. Yes, we will discuss that once again yesterday, what we discussed. Okay. So that is how it is going to happen. Now, typical flow, LDAP, see whatever you are adding here. So as an administrator, LDAP server details you should have and credentials you should have. Yesterday we discussed, correct? And we should also create import, like we created import set, correct? The same way we should create import set to get the data from Active Directory to ServiceNow. Username, password, and designation, department, location, manager details, all those things we will get from LDAP to ServiceNow. And groups also, their groups also. Okay. Now transform maps, we know that transform maps, how to create, correct? So we had a discussion earlier sessions also. Anyway, we will see once again today how we can do this one, very simple manner, maybe 5-10 minutes. Okay. Then we will have to schedule their synchronization from an Active Directory to here, how much time, every 6 hours, every 24 hours, every 8 hours. Okay. If there is any changes in Active Directory, it has to update in ServiceNow, right? So that's how it is going to happen. I will show you this one now, how it works also. Okay. So like enabling, disabling IDs also, we can go ahead and check it out here. Okay. So now the simple way, what we can do is LDAP is a simple word. LDAP is a light weighted directory access protocol to maintain employee name, employee email address, department, login names, and passwords. Okay. So these all are the information which we can maintain in LDAP. Okay. So I'll stop here. Okay. On this topic. Let's go back to our system. Before going back to our system, I wanted to see one more thing. I wanted to complete this answer some questions also. Then we will go live to see system, correct? So yesterday or day before yesterday on Saturday, I think Friday, right? We discussed. Friday we stopped somewhere here, correct? Different types of client scripts we discussed. I think access control list also we discussed, correct? Architecture layers also we discussed. ITIL lifecycle also we discussed. Different types of business roles. Did we discuss this one? Yes. Okay. Wait, assessment. Let me open.
Yes, we discussed roles also.
I think I did wrong one thing. One moment. Let me stop 1 minute actually. 21 LDAP. Okay. Okay, let me share back my screen. Okay, so I'm back to our answer sheet. So where did we stop? The architecture layers also we discussed. ITL life cycle stages also we discussed. We had also discussed roles, correct? So roles again, admin who manages complete application. ITL user. ITL is the fulfiller who manages the tickets, updating, closing, creating. Everything can be done by ITL, and he can also create a reports we discussed, and approve underscore user. If in case we are providing this user can only approve the service requests or changes. Okay. Only in ServiceNow, these two can be approved. Incident and problem, there will not be any approvals. We will discuss that while we are discussing this different module. And catalog admin, it's again a service request. Who manages the catalog items? This guy is the catalog admin. And knowledge admin, who manages the knowledge base, is the knowledge admin. And security admin, we discussed. Whoever want to change ACLs, that guy will be having a security admin role, and report admin role will be given whoever want to create a reports and share with someone. So if I provide ITL user, that user also I'm so sorry, that user also can create a report, but he cannot share the reports to others. In case of if you are not sharing the reports, then nobody will be able to access, correct? Only that person will be able to access. So hence report admin will help you to share the reports and create the dashboards, adding the reports to dashboard and sharing the dashboards to different people and different groups, different roles, report admin. Okay. So now tables also we discussed. Then different types of channels, ticket creation channels we discussed, like self-service portal we will create, and emails through we will create, through phone service desk people will get a call and they will create a ticket, through virtual agent also we will create an incident, through mobile app also we can create, and through integrations also we can create. Somebody came to desk of service desk and they ask you to create a ticket. So these are the multiple channels of creation tickets, correct? So then custom table starts with U underscore we discussed, correct? And we also have next question. I think this we didn't discuss. Field types used in ServiceNow. String is again we discussed this one before starting incident itself. Okay. Single line text input, integer, whole number without decimals, then decimals, choice, reference, date and time, date. Okay. And see, wherever you are using date and time, both date and time will be stored. Wherever you are using date only it will store, no time will be there, correct? And true or false checkbox also we discuss, HTML rich text also we discuss, general is nothing but notes, okay? Comments or work notes field, correct? URL, in case of if you want to give some URL related one, you can do that. So currency information you can store here, email address if you want to do, phone number, encrypted, store encrypted data like username and password through encrypted one, you can manage it, correct? So we also have SLA, SLM, OLA underpinning contract. Can anyone give me what is this four different things? This is the question, correct? Can anyone can answer this abbreviations, please, for me?
Can I do or others can?
I will wait 1 or 2 minutes, then.
Okay.
Arti, Sadiq, Abdul, Imran.
Sir, SLA means a contact between service provider and the customer. SLA means is a process. It is include the SLA and OLA and underpinning contract.
Okay.
Uh, OLA means it is operation level agreement. It means it is a contract between service provider, and
Customer.
yeah, and customer in between.
Okay.
Intermediate fields.
The underpinning contract is a contract between vendor and service provider.
Okay. Okay, Anjay. Yes, thanks, brother. It was good, but few words you need to explain in detail, like SLA service level agreement, correct? Again, Anjay, you can go ahead and explain. Let's see what is difference between this, and we will also see what is the answers. It is 90% you are meeting requirement, Abdul. Abdul only, correct? Was answering.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah. Like, can I explain the whole scenario? Like SLA,
Yeah,
SLA.
please. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, like SLA is like a service level agreement where it is a timeline agreement between the service provider and customer to finish the XYZ service in with this particular time frames. Then
Mm-hmm.
coming to service level management is a process to monitor the SLA, and OLA is a operation level agreement. This will be managed between the teams. Like if there are three teams and some means some 2 hours of SLA is there, so they need to complete that between three teams and mm, including underpinned contract also.
Hmm.
So it is the OL, and underpinned contracts is like it is the agreement between third party and the organization.
Hmm. Understood. So this OLA, again, OLA, I think you guys are here and there. OLA is like, see, we have a server team, application team, we have a network team, correct? So there are multiple teams whom we are going to support one of the user compliant. User compliant, I'm measuring here. Suppose, let's take example, my company is there, okay? My company is supporting for Airtel customer, okay? My company is supporting for Airtel customer. Suppose Anjaya called one of the issue for a Airtel issue. I'm supporting, correct? I have a direct SLA in between Anjaya and Airtel. Okay. What is that? Anjaya and Airtel, there is a contract, which is the SLA. Okay. Now, we will discuss SLM later. Okay. OLA is, suppose Airtel has given to someone else this contract to manage. Okay, suppose XYZ company. XYZ company, again, they will be having a separate data team, separate network team, separate application team, correct? They will, there internally, they will manage this one, OLA, okay, between the teams, okay. Underpinning contract is nothing but, again, Airtel is outsourced to someone, local vendor, that in case of my fiber cut is happening, you should be responsible to solve it, because Airtel will not be having employees entire country, correct? He will give again outsource to the some other XYZ company for that area. So he will have an underpinning contract from them. Okay. And suppose Airtel will again will have a other contract. Suppose I am sitting in Dubai, I am calling to India guy, correct? How do it will go call? There is multiple tunnels, multiple vendors involved between. Maybe in Dubai there is a different service provider. In India there is different service provider. In between the sea there is a label, correct? Fiber cut or fiber will be there, correct? Fiber cable. So those all, okay, how do we manage is we will manage through underpinning contract. Okay. So in case they are not able to fix the issue, they will raise with a different vendor who will fix that fiber cut issue, correct? Last 2 days back, we have heard that there is one cable cut in the Red Sea. Okay. It was major outage. Even today, I was seeing that HDFC also facing a similar issue. No phone pays are working, no UPIs are working, HDFC bank related ones. There are some issue, maybe application issue, maybe.
Yes, servers are panic reboot automatically.
Hmm,
Mm.
correct. So something like that, they will raise this with the different vendors. Now, SLM is a process. Suppose there is a service level agreement manager who SLA manager will be there, who manages this all people. Say SLA, OLA, underpinning contract. Okay, it's a process who manages this complete solution. Now going back, we will go back here. This is the complete. So before going to interview, I'm giving a single sheet to you. You should read this one and go to interview. Okay. Then you would be able to clear it out. That's how I'm making this notes or assessment. Okay. Now the next question is, how does the notification support in the ServiceNow? Can anyone give me answer? What is this notification? Why it will help? Very simple.
No, before this, that SLA part, like underpinning contracts and OLA, uh, is equal to like overall SLA, right?
Correct. See, this is
Yeah.
again
Yeah.
between you and me, 4 hours will be there. Here, this if it is network, like server team, application team, they all will have a 4 hours only. Okay. Here 4 hours will be their resolution. This all teams will have a 4 hours SLA, OLA. So that means 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours they have to share, or maybe within 4 hours altogether they have to solve your issue. That is how this, even underpinning contract also will go this one. This 2 equal to this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
But most of the customers will not do that. But the actual meaning is that. Okay. Okay, guys, I think that is clear, and we'll go for a how does the notification support in ServiceNow? Why notifications is required? Okay. Anjaya, you want to give something? Or
Yeah,
Internally,
notifications. Yeah, go
important
ahead.
action
Inform
is the
users.
Yeah, Arti. I will give
Um,
choices. First choice is Arti. Yeah, Arti, please go ahead.
it inform users by sending mails, alert messages.
Super. Jilani, your answer?
Ma'am, users about important events or tickets require their awareness of our actions.
Okay, super. Anjaya?
Yeah, same thing, and to notify users about something.
Okay, good. See, we know that the ticket is created, the ticket is assigned, the ticket is solved, the ticket is updated, correct? These all information, every time you will not be keep on logging into the system and observing your this one, correct? Your application. So what we will do? We will always notify, okay, saying that your ticket is updated, your ticket is here, something like that. We will notify, correct? So we will notify and inform them that your ticket status on the daily basis. One moment, I'm just trying to log in into our instance. Okay. So that is why we use our notifications. Let's go to our actual definition. In ServiceNow, notifications will help alert the user about the important events, emails, SMS, push notifications. See, there is a SMS also we can send in case if we integrate SMS gateway from ServiceNow, correct? But emails is a normal way to notify it. So like again, record created, record updated, okay? Our record is assigned to some other team, okay? All these updates we would be sending email notification to the user. So there is a conditions we have gone through, when to send, who has to receive, what is the content to be sent, correct? These all are the information which we will maintain, okay, in ServiceNow. So then next question is, I think, do you have any doubt here till notifications? No, correct?
No,
So let's go. Okay, let's go to different between dictionary and dictionary overrides. Again, my junior buddies. First choice is yours. If you're not able to answer, I think I will go for Jilani or maybe Anjaya. Okay, guys, anyone can answer.
yeah, like dictionary is like to create any fields in the table, and dictionary entries means to to put a condition to hide the fields from the fields state values from parent table to child tables.
Dictionary override. See, we learned here, correct? What is dictionary? Dictionary is here. Dictionary entries is nothing but you are going to create a field in that particular table, correct? Dictionary override is nothing but there is a parent table will give some columns to your child table, like incident table. This CMDB underscore CI table is coming from where? Task table, not in the incident table. This field is not there in the incident table. But however, this is coming from task table. Priority also coming from task table. Opened by also coming from task table. Closed by, these all things are coming from task table. Whatever it is there in the incident table, it will be there in the dictionary entry. Whatever it is there in the dictionary entry override, it will be there from the parent table. Okay. So again, you can apply here restrictions which all has to show. Parent table will be having multiple values. Like suppose take a state, correct? If you take a state, what Anjaya said, this is what he said. I want to show only except 7 and 8, all other values to show, correct? This you will be defining because in the task table there will be multiple states will be there. Task table is shared, your request module, your problem module, change module. In the change module also there will be a states as well as your problem module also there will be states, incident module also there will be states. But all together, I don't want all of them in my incident table. I want only 6 or 7 we discussed above, right? One is new, one is in progress, on hold, close, resolve, cancel, correct? These are the only things which I needed. So to filter that, we will apply here override attributes, okay? So that what all are the values we have to show, it will be showed here. How do we apply? Again, we will go to, suppose we are going here. I'm explaining this second time. If I'm going here, states, correct? Show choice list is there now, correct? Show choice list is there. Let's go to show choice list. These all are my all the states. Change request is having these many states. How many? These many. This I don't require in the incident module, correct? What I required in incident module, whatever it is there in incident module, these all are the values only I required. Now what should I do? I will go to here, copy query. I will put it here. Okay. That's all I need to do when you want to select only particular states to limit. I hope you guys understood here topic. Aarti, Sadik, Chandana, others. What is override? What is dictionary? Okay. But again, you no need to work as a junior engineer, this dictionary entry, but you should know what is the dictionary entry, what is the overrides. If somebody asks you in interview, you should be able to answer this one. You don't need to work this level because juniors will not work on this level. Okay. So the next concept is we discussed yesterday, groups. Why do we require groups in ServiceNow? So can anyone help me to understand why do we require groups? We had a question above, correct? A set of people who works for the same duties, same responsibilities, correct? Suppose service desk, what they will do, they will receive a calls, they will create a tickets, and they will also support first level in case of if you are having any application issue or whatever, they will support first level support to fix your issues, correct? What is network team will do? Network related issues, they will fix it. What is the application team will do? Application related team will fix, correct? And what is a server team will do? Server related issues, they will fix it, correct? So it is a set of peoples. Okay, let's go to our this one. ServiceNow is required organization, users, assignment, approval. Suppose there are multiple people who has to approve for the same kind of request. There are multiple people who has to solve or fix or update the ticket. They are part of one group. And enable efficient task routing for collaboration. Collaboration means between all of you in the team, you would work and fix, correct, that issue. Suppose you would be working day shift, the other guy will come on night shift, he will ask to fix it. The ticket is assigned to that group, he would be able to monitor it. I will show you how it works in my organization, maybe after stopping this one. In 5 minutes, we are going to stop this one, then we will show that how the groups will work, how do we monitor the tickets, all those things. Then assigning incident to right team, okay, managing approvals and roles to the team, controlling modules based on the group membership, correct? This will be there for a groups. Anyway, we will go for a technical how to manage these groups and all. I will brief it, whatever yesterday we covered it. So next one is, there are, give me 3 types of UI action. One is form button, it will appear on the form. Then context button, it will show on the right click menu, allow quick access to action clutter, right? Then list context menu, available whenever right click, list row header. So you should know these definitions when you are answering to questions, okay? This is what I expect from you. Then you know how to configure this UI actions also, I have explained, okay? You should be able to at least do, in case of somebody ask, they see most of the interviews nowadays, how it is happening. They might ask, can you share your screen? Can you open your PDI? Show me how to create a UI action, he might ask you, okay? So that's how you should be able to navigate and show them. At least confidence should be there to navigate where you have to go and create a UI button. Yes, somebody was having question.
Sir, total 4 కదా సార్ ఉండేది అక్కడ ఫామ్ బటన్స్ అండ్ లిస్ట్ బటన్ ఆల్సో ఇన్ ద యూఐ యాక్షన్.
Yeah, I have asked only 3. Explain 3 types. There are multiple is there, okay?
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే.
So at least 1, 2, if you know, good and enough, okay? Then meaning of UI policies, why we use it? Again, UI policies are rules in ServiceNow dynamically change from behavior. I heard somebody was saying last session, it was very nice to hear. You guys are very familiar now, okay? And UI policies, definitely your question 100%. I am writing in the paper and giving it to you. Any interview they will ask, can you give me what is UI policy, okay? Why we use, okay? First question. The next question, he will ask, what is UI actions, what is UI policies, okay? Can you give me any differences, he might ask. I have already explained. If you go through my old notes, there will be a differences also between these two, correct? Very simple answer you can give. This will work on the server side, this will work on the browser level, okay? You can tell. UI actions change the data, correct? UI policy will not change the data, it will just work on the browser level. That is enough. If you are able to answer this answer, then he will not ask you next question on this area, okay? So why we use UI policies? Again, user experience, make form, adapt user inputs, simplify form logic without writing code, okay? Client script. Again, the next question you might ask, which way you prefer? Either you write a client script or you write a UI policy. Always you should say UI policy is the best way, because this will have a very less load, okay? Client script, it will block user, it will allow user to the form to behave slowly, correct? Client scripts, okay? So client scripts we should avoid writing, only UI policies we should use it most of the areas. And again, I think we discussed this data policies also. So what is data policies? Again, so very simple answer. If somebody asks what is data policy, data policy will enforce data consistency and mandatory rules. You should be able to answer. And when you use it, if somebody asks you, you should be able to answer like resolve nodes and resolve like closure code, closure information, and closure nodes to make mandatory, we will use data policies if you should be able to answer it. Okay. I think this is enough for that one. Okay. Guys, stop me in case if you are not able to understand. Okay. Then we discussed about major incident management also. So what is the role required for major incident manager? Can anyone guess and give it to me? Answer.
And
What is the
just to add for the above question, data policy and UA policy are same. I can consider the same, right? Data policy, UA policy work on the browser level, but the data policy also work on the browser level only. No?
No, data policies works enforce, right? It is an enforce method. It is also works on the browser level, but data policies we will not use most of the times because this is also will see again there is if you see here, correct? Data entered on the form, import set APIs, regardless how this will make mandatory, but UI policies will not make mandatory. Even if you are integrating that also, it will block you. Even if you are not populating closer nodes, okay, through integration, if you are not providing that closer nodes or closer code, it will not allow you to close through
Correct.
integration also. But
Okay.
UI policies, it will allow if you are using integration, it will not block. Okay, UI policies.
Correct. Understood. We can mention this extra. Okay.
Mm. So that is advanced level question where answer you can go ahead and give it. Okay. So again, major incident management, we all know that either P1, P2 tickets, you can consider that as a major incident, and where major incident management team will be there. They will involve multiple teams and they will start working on it and they will start fixing it, correct? What is a major incident? It is a significant disruption to the business or operations, correct? Then who will manage this? Major incident manager will manage it. What is the role of major incident manager? He leads, coordinate with the major incident across the teams. Okay. I don't think so. You need to answer this question because it will not be your question. It is a in-depth question. If they go for a 5 years, 6 years experience in ServiceNow, they might ask you this question. Okay. If you want, just go through this one. That's all. Okay. And what is the role? You should give a major incident manager role, correct? In case if you want to act as a major incident, suppose one of the guys joined as a major incident manager in your organization, you should be giving that role to that guy so that he will be able to accept the major incidents. So suppose if I propose the major incident, so the other guy, whoever is having a major incident management role, he would be able to approve or accept that major incident management. Otherwise, he would not be able to do it if he doesn't have a role. Correct. Then what is the import set? We discussed data to import from Excel or CSV from different systems like database. If you want to integrate, suppose SQL is there, Oracle is there. From that table to this system, if you want to integrate, pull the information into ServiceNow or Active Directory also, we will use this import set. Correct. So this is what the import set will do, information to bring that system to this system, bulk load, bulk entry instead of manually having this information. So these questions are not there in your assessment. Can you guys confirm me how to check version of ServiceNow? How to check? Can anyone give me command, guys? How to check version of ServiceNow? I have explained in starting of my sessions.
System properties.
No, stats.do.
Yeah. Okay.
Stats.do. This question will be there in interview. Okay.
Yeah.
So here is your version. Xanadu is a version. Our patch 9 is a patch. Okay. And here also you can see how many people are logged in, all those sessions, timeouts, all those things. You would be able to see it here. Okay. So now let's go quickly And how to navigate reports in ServiceNow. We have gone through this one. Then how to navigate properties of the system properties. We have gone through it. That's all today, and I will stop sharing and I will stop recording also. Then we will go for a